Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been the place to find new and certified used vehicles. Along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff, you, the customer, are their number one priority. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Mackey Motors postgame show continuing here on 93.7 KKRL. Max Nielsen from the IKM-Manning Wolves joining us here tonight. Outstanding effort, not just in the batter's box here tonight, but out on the hill, giving up just 3 hits. One of those kind of a tough play right at the end of the game. Max, you look to be in command right from the get-go here tonight. Defense maybe had a couple of issues for you guys early, but they helped you fight through those problems. I think you had 12 strikeouts on the night. How did you feel out on the hill?
I felt pretty good, especially coming off of I went to Missouri Valley and had a struggle overnight over there, and just coming out here, me and him kind of talked about just getting into the zone and finding the strike zone and find that. And like you said, we have a few young guys out in the field, so I mean, they do a great job. They make the plays, maybe a couple of them, but there's not really too many errors out there. I really trust all those guys that we put out there in the field to make the plays, and I feel like I'm very confident in putting the ball in play and letting them make plays because they are capable of doing so.
When did you realize, though, that you were kind of in the rhythm? The fastball was working, you were moving it around, changing speeds a little bit. Your breaking ball was really tough here tonight as well.
Yeah. First inning, I came out and had somewhat of a long inning. I think I threw maybe 18, maybe 20 pitches. And after that, he kind of told me, like, all right, find your groove, get comfortable. You're going to be up there a while. So felt like the second inning, got out there and got comfortable and found my groove and just stuck with it throughout the game.
You knew you were going to be facing Gavin Smith here tonight on the other side on the hill. You knew 2 good pitchers going at it. Does that make you focus a little differently, knowing that you've got another really good pitcher on the hill as well?
Yeah, Gavin's a really good pitcher, and the competitor out of both of us come out in nights like these. Each of us want to come up here and battle and win, and thankfully we did. But you got to give it to Gavin. He's a heck of a pitcher. He's got good slider, good fastball. Nights like these are nights that I love to be a part of and be on the mound, because just to compete at a high level like this is just a great feeling.
Able to get some guys on base there against him in the third, then Reed Henners come up with a big hit to drive in a couple of runs. How much did that change your mindset on the hill? All of a sudden you got those 2 runs to kind of work with.
Yep. That's a big thing as a pitcher, getting ahead, getting a lead. It's a lot easier to get out there knowing you have a couple errors, couple runs to give. You can kind of play around a little bit more. You don't have to focus on throwing a straight fastball right down the middle if you got a tough count. But just having that lead is just a big ordeal, and Reed came up in a big spot and got a big hit. So,
well, I tell you what, great job out here tonight. Appreciate you coming up and joining us. Go celebrate this win with your teammates. You met Max Nielsen joining us. We're going to slide it now. Head coach Jeremy Nielsen in here. And Coach going to slide his way in for the post-game interview, and we'll get him transferred over here. Coach, congrats. This is a good win for you guys to get here late in the season. Got to be happy with the effort you got all around from this club.
We really needed that win. It's been a struggle here. We've had, we got a few guys here. We've gone last week or so on a DC trip, so it's been they just needed confidence, and and that's why I just told those guys at the beginning of the game. I said, hey, it is what it is. You got to go out there and you got to compete and just take it pitch by pitch, play by play, and just make plays and get outs. And that's what we got to do. And the same thing at bat. I just kept telling them. I said, he throws hard, he throws consistently. Get up there and swing the bat. There's nothing to lose. Get up there and swing it, and they did. And they did a nice job at it. They started getting the timing down on the plate. There's a little bit of a focus for us this week in practice, just trying to get a game plan when you're going up there and seeing how Gavin's getting this guy out and getting the other guy out. Hey, all right, so he set him up like that. Let's see if he's going to do the same thing there. So, it's good to see the stuff that we've been working on in practice start coming through and play well. So, yeah, they did a really nice job.
What'd you see from the defense here tonight? Because I thought after maybe that first inning, the defense settled in along with Max on the hill. But, I thought Ross Kuzel had some nice plays at third for you tonight. Some guys really stepped up defensively.
Absolutely. And, Ross hasn't been playing. He's been playing a lot of JV and playing a little shortstop for us. And tonight we just the district pairings already set. So we're trying a few things differently. Yep. And third base has been kind of a struggle for us all year. So, he said, let's give it a shot. See what he does. He's got a good glove. His arm's not the greatest, but he's got a good glove. So, he did a nice job tonight. He really knocked some of those balls down, and, and he's got good range. That's why we had him at shortstop in the JV range. So, I kind of like that on him. And Tristan did a nice job DHing for him. So, it kind of a nice pair. So, yeah.
got those 3 runs there late in the game to kind of extend this to a 5-0 game. That had to make you feel a little more comfortable though those last 2 innings.
A little bit more at ease, but Audubon's tough, and Coach Weiler he's a tough one to compete with. So he's you never know with him, because I had my third baseman playing up all night, because take away the bunt, because he likes to play small ball and stuff. So and it's a lot of fun when you go up against guys like that and good competitors and classy guys. So it's a lot of fun. So.
Well, Coach, congrats on the win here tonight. Best of luck coming up tomorrow night. Appreciate you joining us here tonight.
Thank you.
You bet. Jeremy Nielsen again, the head coach for the IKM-Manning Wolves. They pick up a 5-0 victory here tonight.